Do 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 do. This isn't do 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 do. It's not animated either. Okay, whatever. You see us?
Yeah.
Okay. So today we are telling you about the game of Five Nights at Freddy's. There is a storyline behind this game, and I know the story. So, the story starts in 1983. Some people thought it started in 1987. Nope, you thought wrong. In 1983, that took place in the fourth game. In the fourth game, you are just having a nightmare. You're actually in the hospital with a coma after you were bitten on your birthday party by the Fredbear, after your brother and a gang of bullies threw you in. Then, after that, according to legend, he became the Golden Freddy, which takes us to the second game, which took place in 1987, which, if you thought 1987 was the first game, again, you're wrong. The way you know is because on the paycheck in the second game, it dates 1987. And also, in that game, Golden Freddy is known to be the kid who died in the fourth game, which you were playing as. And his father was Vincent, also known as the Purple Guy. The Purple Guy, in anger, then killed 5 children. And 4 children. Yeah, 4. And they became Freddy, Chica, Bonnie, and Foxy. Those 4 children were then haunted, and they could not leave the Freddy Fazbear's Pizza. Their spirits were trapped inside of the place, so they played as animatronics, and then which the marionette gave them life inside the animatronic suits. The marionette pretty much was behind all this. After she gave the souls the suits, made them animatronics, and she's pretty much like the mom. And in the second game, you play as Jeremy Fitzgerald, which also takes place at the Bite at 87. The Bite at 83, well, in the fourth game, you all think that the Bite at 87 was when he got bit by Fredbear. Nope, that's known as the Bite at 83, which is what I call it. The Bite of 87 was when Jeremy was bit, which according to what people think, he was bit by Mangle. I hate Mangle. And then, now we're dated to the first game, which I'm pretty sure took place in 1993. That it's still random. In that game, basically it's the same thing, except you only have 5 animatronics, including Golden Freddy. You're still playing as a security guard, except you're not Jeremy. Jeremy got in a coma, according to what people think, and then lost his memory after he was bit in the frontal lobe, which he describes in the first phone call of the first game. And in the other phone calls, you can hear a lot of secrets, if you actually listen to them. Like in the fourth night, you'll hear noises, and you'll hear a weird noise at the end. That is known to be Golden Freddy, as what people think the phone guy is the brother of the child who was bit in 1983. That's what people would think, since the dad of them was the owner of Freddy Fazbear's Pizza, so it would be easy for him to get a job as the phone guy. And after that, according to what people think, he was killed by his own brother, who is now a Golden Freddy. And then, now, takes place in the last game, which is Five Nights at Freddy's 3. That one is a complete mystery of what that day was dated, but you're playing as Mike Fitzgerald again, and, wait a minute, no, it was Mike Schmidt, and Mike, again, is hallucinating. He sees the hallucinations of Phantom Freddy, Phantom Foxy, Phantom Mangle, Phantom Balloon Boy, Phantom Chica, and that's it. Now, most people are thinking, why would he have hallucinations of Mangle and Balloon Boy, since those 2 characters were from the second game? Some people think, including me, that the marionette is making you hallucinate of the Balloon Boy and Mangle, since they are the only 2 characters in the second game that were not in the first one. So now, in the third game, the hallucinations, again, you're probably wondering, why isn't Bonnie an hallucination? Because according to what your mind thinks, you think that the Springtrap is Bonnie, since it has the same look. Since the real name of Springtrap is Spring Bonnie from Fazbear and Friends, the old pizza place, or is it Fazbear's Family Diner, I think. Fredbear's Family Diner. And Spring Bonnie and Fredbear were the only two animatronics there. So Spring Bonnie is what Springtrap became after the four children, not including Golden Freddy, and the marionette became souls and haunted the purple guy. And after that, they came after him, so he hid inside of the animatronic suit of Spring Bonnie, also now known as Springtrap. The spring locks locked on him, and he had blood all over. Some people think he died, but according to what I think and some other YouTubers, the marionette is keeping him alive, and so he can suffer just like the children did when they were murdered and became animatronics. Now in the third game, there is a lot of secrets. Like if you really listen closely to Springtrap's mumbling, you can hear that he's saying help me and stuff. But who wants to help him? He just killed some kids and pretty much made it so that you died. Apparently, since you started the fire at the end of the game and burned yourself to death with Springtrap. Well, that's what people thought. If you look closely at the newspaper, you have to go to like Photoshop, you gotta make it brighter and stuff. You can see that there is the Springtrap in the corner of the picture with the little Freddy thing. And that's basically the story. Until the Sinister Location comes out, I'm hoping to play that so I can find out more secrets about the storyline. Well, that's about it for the story, and hope you enjoyed. Bye!
And I